was born fully deaf in both ears. In 2000, when I was about 3 years old, I went under surgery to get internally implanted device under my skin. And then after the surgery, I could wear a cochlear implant on my right ear.
I first became aware that I had hearing loss in my right ear when I was about 19. And then mid-20s, it moved into my left ear.
I lost my hearing and denied losing my hearing somewhere around in the past 10 years.
Without my hearing aids, I can hear virtually nothing. I feel very much excluded and forced to the outside. My real interest came because I retired early and my wife and I moved to Scotland for a number of years, and we encountered something there that we had never seen in Canada. It's called the loop system.
Take the 1 train to 14th Street. You have to get the L train to Bedford. That's heading southward. Excuse me?
Does the L train,
Take the 1 train to 14th Street. Get off and get the L train to Bedford. That's heading towards Brooklyn. Yes. Excuse me?
It is the best system available out there where you are looking for one-to-many delivery of any kind of speech. By far. There's other technologies out there, FM system, IR system out there, but none of them are as good as the looping system. If people don't learn about it, they turn a potential awesome experience into a bad experience.
It sure makes a difference. I've used the FM system, the infrared systems. The problem with those items, you have to take your hearing aids out to use the FM system. Well, they're not comfortable and they're not as good. Where the loop system, my experiences have really made it much clearer.
As of right now, I believe they're only really installed in churches in Hamilton. The desire is to get them installed in publicly owned buildings and then expand out to private sectors as well across the province. That's our goal.
I came back to Canada. I could not find a single building that had a looped system. So I came back from a society where I could hear to a country which I love and could not hear. I believe it was 2010, the UK passed a national law that all public buildings had to be officially looped. And that includes things like city halls, schools, airports, bus stations, theaters, congregations.
The way the loop works, when you step inside the loop, everything is channeled into your hearing aid directly. So you hear everything 100% as if somebody was actually talking right into your ear.
I just turned on the little telecoil that I have here on my hearing aids, and lo and behold, I could hear, to be able to hear somebody speak to you in a normal voice, and you hear so easily that you can relax. I thought this was too good to be true.
When you've got hearing loss, sometimes you misunderstand what people are saying. With the loop system, it works magically. It just makes the speaker, I could hear you so much more clearly in a noisy environment. And I would like to think that Hamilton will realize the good that it could do. Years ago, we didn't have the protection, we didn't have the knowledge. Now we do. Now we can make it a little bit better for people with hearing loss. And that runs the gamut from small children right through to seniors. And I think that it's the right thing to do.
Hard of hearing is the single largest invisible disability on the planet. It's very important to have the buildings looped, because sometimes people don't go to a theater, they don't go to a church, they don't go to a lot of, they're not feeling included because they just don't go to functions because they just cannot hear.
If you're not allowed into public forum, public debate, public information, you are less than a citizen. And that is the last thing we want in Canada. So very simple, If you do something like this, not only will I be thrilled, I'll be included again, and so will a lot of other people.
If we were to install these hearing loops in the public buildings of the City of Hamilton, this means we would take the lead and be the best city to raise a child and age successfully.